Week-long look into punk now, with a look at where the punkers buy their bizarre clothes, and we'll find out what role the movement might play in the future of our country. Chris?
Ken, punk may indeed be outlandish, but the punkers say it's a lot of hard work and costs a lot of money to look that way. Melrose Avenue, West Hollywood, an area where a lot of punkers congregate, live, and shop, with stores geared to the punk look and lifestyle. One of the largest and most successful stores is Posers. Merchandise on hand ranges from armbands to leather jackets.
That's right, Poser.
Rick Clayton. Suicidal tendencies. Bruno. Strokes.
My name is Fat Mike, I'm an old punk rocker who's more well known for being a shit talker, a troublemaker and iconoclast. I thought I'd do more damage with my own podcast.
John Macias. Shot by cops. Neighborhood Watch. Delicious vomit.
These are the subjects of the conversation. They even discuss sloppy urination. I don't know if I'm so good at giving interview, but I'm funnier and more ethical than Dr. Drew.
Episode 6. Rick was mellow, but Bruno was a real bully.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fat Mike's Fat Mike.
Welcome.
And
Thank you.
I have two people here that probably have never went to Poser before.
I've been there.
You been there? Did you buy stuff?
I got my records.
Oh, you did? All right. Well, the show's
I used
ruined
to
now.
buy paint there, too.
Yeah, they had a lot of English imports there.
Yeah. Well, okay. I have Rick Clayton today on the show, and Bruno something last name. I don't know. Mars Bar.
No, Dos Santos.
Just it's Italian. Okay. And Rick, you're ethnic too, right?
What's that?
You're Mexican or something?
Indian, Native, Mexican, and white.
I wonder. I was going to ask you guys. You guys were so mean. Why were you so mean?
Mean?
These two, I didn't mention that they're from the Suicidal Tendencies gang, but Rick did all the art. Rick did. I'm gonna show this. I don't have to show all your art, do I?
Go ahead.
Used to be a lot meaner.
But basically, look at that. Rick did every Suicidal T-shirt, and the Suicidal Tendencies album cover, and he was in No Mercy.
Yeah.
And I've known both you guys since I was 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 for sure.
We were Groms, baby kids.
And
drinking in a cafe parking lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Remember we had to sit behind that. There was a wall in the parking lot. It was only this high. And we had to, he was like, get on the ground and just drink 40s so the cops couldn't see you. Yeah, that's, well, the thing is you guys are in a gang, but you guys are really nice to me. And, I mean, I've never seen, you're like the biggest dude in the gang too, right? Or just
I don't like bullies, man. I mean,
that was a bully when I was a kid, definitely.
Well, there's some always, but why bully someone? You mean?
I didn't like.
You didn't bully people.
That long hairs.
You didn't bully people.
No.
No, but Rick wasn't a bully as much as I was. No.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
I was a total asshole.
But you were nice to me.
I loved you, bro.
Because Eric and Albert.
My
mom's boyfriend was French, and he knew Eric's parents, and
we clicked.
We got set up on a blind date. It was DOA and TSOL at Devonshire Downs, and my mom's like, my friend, his kid is into punk too, and Eric.
I remember talking about
that. And Albert's like, we got set up. He'll be here at 7 to go to that TSOL show in the Valley.
Yeah.
Never met him before, and it was Bruno, Eric, and Albert.
Yeah. Us three were.
That was weird, right?
Yeah, that was weird. You think about it.
It was a punk blind date.
The
in LA.
first guys.
Yeah.
Eric and
Albert. Well, you know Albert, he's a police now. He's a
Can't
sheriff.
believe that shit.
Well,
Actually, I call him Punker Pig.
Oh,
Did he have a lizard spike still?
I remember one time when Albert was on the back of my shoulders at the show at Santa Monica Civic, cigar in his mouth.
talking to your mic.
He fell into a girl with the cigar into her eyeball.
Yeah,
So I had to kick
that's punk.
the girl's boyfriend, the brother's ass, and I don't even remember how many asses I had to kick just to get my friend out of there safely.
Yeah. Well, he used to be in the pit with his cigar all the time.
Oh,
And, that's just rude.
yeah. I told him to. And
You
burned
told him to?
I told him to. You're going to burn someone severely, and he did.
Well, it's not fun till someone gets an eye burnt out, right?
Burned out.
Yeah.
And then their boyfriend and brothers get their ass beat too.
Well, that's
That was a
all.
horrible
That's
night
all
for
you.
that couple.
Anyway, that's how we met, and so I always had you to kind of protect me in the LA scene,
Oh yeah, I would protect my friends.
and you were just cool to me because we were at every show.
Or beer drinking?
Yeah.
You know what I think
Yeah.
that comes from? My dad. I'm half Sicilian. I like protecting my friends. I get off.
Who here likes their dad?
I don't know my dad that well.
I
I only
didn't
talked
either.
to him once.
You don't like your dad.
But
I don't like him. I don't like him. Well, my dad passed away, but I was never there because he fucking beat the shit out of me. So
Yeah, you told me that a while ago that's why you went out every night.
yeah.
'Cause-
Well, not that. There's a lot of bad bands every night, right? But it was easier. You know what I mean?
I had to step
But
out.
it didn't move on to you though.
But
Like you weren't a bully.
No,
no. My dad didn't. He was on a blackout, so I don't know. He didn't even know what he was doing. I figured out late when I got older. It was like,
Right.
blacked
Well,
out
that's no
drunk.
excuse.
and then back.
I'm so sorry. I was blacked out drunk. I don't even remember. So
yeah,
must not have happened.
I
Yeah.
didn't say okay, but you know what I mean. I was like, late. I won't be here for whenever.
Well, I know I have a daughter who's 18, and you have a daughter, so I hope we're not like that.
I'm not like that.
Yeah.
So, Rick, you weren't a bully, but the worst beating I ever saw was to you.
Oh yeah, the lads.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the lads.
I remember that.
I
wish
it
I
was
was
at
there.
it was at the the Olympic Auditorium.
Yeah.
And tell me how'd that happen? And
Do you want to hear the whole thing?
yeah,
Okay. I was smoking. I was high on a bunch of shit, but I was
PCP.
yeah, that and
You got to give me details.
okay, well, I'm getting okay. So I was fucked up to hell. I took acid, and then I was smoking fucking P Diddy with fucking
Duster or something.
Dust.
yeah with
You were on.
Art the Guy right?
There's the touch
So
this.
the first rows of seats
Yeah.
were there and smoking it. I'm like, okay. So then I went over to where they sell the hot dogs and shit, beer and all that shit.
That's why I went to those shows for the hot
and
dogs.
right there. And I sang this broad. I used to go out with her. I know her real good. She's like a hippie chick, just or not hippie, but heavy metal broad, hot. Everyone's like looking at her. Oh wow. And I'm pretty fucked up. And I look at her. I stopped, and she stopped. And I'm like, I go, come here. So then we were making out, right? And everyone's like, yeah. And then fucking next thing I know, we were on the
I was like, no,
on the ground, right?
boo. Yeah.
Beer soaked ground, and everyone's like, yeah. And then the bouncer fucking came up and they fucking grabbed me. They're like, boom, and big fuckers, right? Like, and they look at me and they look at her and they go, I knew what she's going to say. Do you know him? And I see it in her eyes, like, no. I'm like, fuck. They fucking chucked me out of the fucking doors like when you go
Rag
cartoon, dude. Woo! I landed in the street. It's all in the curb. I was like, blah, and it was. I can't remember who was playing, but it was like, fuck. I'm out of the show.
You don't remember who was playing? I'd remember that.
Who played?
I remember
that
when
night?
I got laid for the first time. Peter and the Test Tube Babies played.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
They were playing that night.
Yeah.
Dude, I
So-
went to so many gigs. I don't know.
So you got thrown out,
Thrown out on
and
my
because
fucking
because
chin.
because
Lads
you're the
were there.
suicidal artist.
Yeah.
And
The
part
lads
of the
were
gang,
sitting there.
and there was like 15 lads outside.
I think
Yeah,
it was a
but I didn't know
setup.
that. But the thing was, she's had it. Look in the eye. I knew what she was gonna say. No.
Oh my god! So you're mad at the girl. You're not mad
No.
at Oliver for bouncing your head off the pavement.
No, but well, check this out. Yeah, they fucking got me, man. Fucking bunch of them. Like when you,
I was outside.
Did you see it?
Yeah, it was the worst thing. It was the worst beating I've
It
ever
was
seen.
gnarly,
Wow.
dude. The next
But
day,
but this was.
your face was like, and then you had to pay, and then you had to play.
He was he was banging your head on the side on the pavement, and he just beat the fuck out of you. And then you got up off the ground. And you
Like it was nothing.
You were like, he was like,
Oh, I got my ass kicked.
just walked.
Whatever.
Cool. Just walked away like, no big deal.
I'll tell you this though. I was on acid and dust and whatever
So
else.
he was
speed,
numb to the pain,
and
anyways.
they beat me so hard I was sober afterwards. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I
He
was
got
like
sobered
sober.
up from.
Yeah, I
And
was
then
fully sober
dust.
after that.
And then
They sobered him up.
the next morning or like 1 in the afternoon, we go to a show at the Federal Building where No Mercy's playing.
yeah,
And I'm like,
that was
Rick,
awesome.
like, and you're
He's
like,
out there.
it feels
The
worse
black
than it looks.
eye, like out here.
Feels worse than it looks. And you couldn't even see it at one eye.
You're all quiet down.
know what?
Give me a
Punk
beer.
That was punk rock in LA. That's what it was. But man, you look like shit that day.
But you're all quiet down. Give me a beer.
Oh yeah, I gotta have a beer. That's fun though. We're all underage drinking in front of the
Drinking
cops.
in
Like,
front of the cops and federal
Like, they
building.
can't do shit.
It's crazy.
That was cool.
That shit would not
Reagan
fly
Youth and
nowadays.
shit.
You know that. That would.
I don't know.
No way.
And then that guy, was it Dave from Rimpest, pulled out a gun
Oh yeah.
on Lisa, and everyone.
Rimpest
Man,
Dave.
Punk rockers were
Whatever
dicks in
happened
LA.
to that guy?
He died.
He died?
Yeah.
Oh my god, good.
I mean, like, he's homeless or something.
Really?
It took him a while to find his body. This old lady,
For white chalk line in the street.
he's a good guitarist, man, and a good artist.
You know, I don't know how I got out of LA without ever
Yeah,
getting beat
I got
up,
along with that guy.
right? But I dated that girl Tisha, and we're staying at some house in Santa
remember
Monica,
this.
and I was in bed, and she's like, "Oh,
Tis to this.
A
Tisha
girl
Victor.
that he liked. And
yeah,
he
I
was
was in
going
love,
out
my
with.
first love."
Yeah.
And
I remember that.
I was in bed, and she like bailed. We were staying at someone's house. Didn't come back for like 20 minutes. I think she did something with Dave. Anyway, then we go to the Olympic Auditorium, and Dave just put me against a wall with like 3 other suicidal dudes. If you ever fucking talk to her again, we are gonna fucking
what's
kill
Dave?
you.
He asked me in school if I was friends with you. I remember. I'm like, why, dude?
And,
Why?
And then I'm in the parking lot, and then my girlfriend Tisha, and she's got a bunch of homies with her, and she starts beating me with her spike belt, and like 100 people are around
That's
us.
how it happened.
Yeah, and like I can't hit her because then I'm totally dead. I ran 4 blocks. That's how I survived.
Hey, that worked, right?
Like, remember when lads would? I remember one time at the cafe, there was like 10 lads, and it was you and Eric and Albert, and I knew everybody.
I don't know.
You know, like Kenny Kimmel and all the lads. I knew everybody because, I mean, you
were
said
friends with everyone.
Yeah, you said you should get. And you should get with us, and lads did that too. And even FFF, one guy said, "You got to join our fucking gang." I'm like,
Now
I'm
we're
not
all
doing
friends.
that. No, I'm just hanging on the side. And you guys had this big thing with them.
I was
and
in
I'm like,
Circle One also.
Sorry, guys, I wouldn't do anyone any good. You know,
There was
kinda
just so
younger.
many things
I
going
could- I
on
could-
back then.
I
too,
can make
you
people
know?
laugh.
Plus, you're in a band.
Oh,
so-
you're a total. I loved you, man. You were
That's
just
when
like
you're
the music.
skinny, bro.
All crazy.
You're like a
rad.
little skinny little kid. We
Uh-huh,
all were, I
you
guess,
were-
but
Nah, we both had Spike Taylor, Liberty Spikes.
Liberty Spikes.
yeah, fucking go
How
sleep.
come you
in
don't
the
wear
fucking
leather?
shit.
How come you don't do that anymore, Rick?
Huh?
How come you don't spike your hair anymore like you used to?
Why?
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Maybe you
I
should
know- I
do
know
it.
why.
You know what? You should do it sometime.
Strokes.
Just for. That's true.
Last time you were here, you had a stroke.
few,
Stroke,
a few
like,
weeks after that.
No, yeah, you told me about your stroke,
Oh yeah, I was yeah.
and now you've had another one.
No,
strokes.
it's just I couldn't walk, man. You know, but
Brain
I get,
hemorrhage.
I get
Oh, brain hemorrhage, also known as stroke.
Yeah.
And
No,
Rick,
not a stroke.
3 strokes, you're out. You've heard that expression, right?
Ah, dude, he's a trooper. He's not gonna
yeah.
go
That's the
anywhere.
thing that care of me.
Well, it's good to see you, and I'm so happy you came over
Yeah,
because some of these stories should be told.
It's just so funny how many different clicks there were back then compared to now.
Yeah, and which brings me to of all the gangs, of all the LA punk gangs, who had the best bands, or who had the best band?
oh,
They all
we
had good
no
bands.
mercy.
They all did.
No more. Oh,
we
no
all
mercy.
did. I mean,
Oh, wait.
Bad
FFF.
Religion.
What did FFF had? Who did they have?
I don't know.
And what about
John,
what about
Circle One.
Family?
John Circle One.
Okay, I knew I
was
got
in
some
Circle
songs.
One. I love
You were Circle
John.
One too?
Yeah, I was in Circle One. They gave me the jacket with the M16s.
Okay. You weren't in Circle One.
No.
No,
Okay,
but
so
I was
who
friends with
would,
him.
win a fight? John Macias or Mike Muir? Who would win?
I'd say fucking John.
Oh, John would kick
Yeah.
Mike's
'Cause
ass.
John is fucking.
Yeah,
Well,
you
he's
heard
insane.
that.
He got
You
taken
hear
out.
that, Mike?
He got.
Thanks for running away from me at Ventura
Mike did
Theater,
kick some
by
ass
the way.
at first, you know, but he's
I just
big.
wouldn't
But
say
someone broke
hello
his
to you.
nose too at the Germ show.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah,
John would fucking win.
John
we
would-
don't need to talk shit. Okay, yeah, but John, he didn't fucking
He was
do
a
so well.
maniac.
He didn't do so well against the cops. That shot him on
Oh
third.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He's got the attitude.
I saw John outside of the whiskey. I didn't even understand this.
I love the
There was
guy.
some guy, some hippie dude, and John just beat him up, and
He
threw him,
hated
he
long
threw him like
hairs.
20 feet down that cliff behind Licorice Pizza.
And probably
he just
laughed.
threw him down. Yeah, and then everyone just walked away. And I was like, oh my god, he just
Yeah.
threw him down a cliff.
You don't wanna
Like,
hang
what
out?
the fuck?
And did his John
That was a
Circle
cliff
One laugh.
crime.
That was like nothing, you know.
But he was nice to me in Melvin.
Dude, I love the guy. I miss him.
You gotta be nice and, you know.
I was everywhere.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay, now, Bruno, how many Bukkake movies have you made?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Too much to count.
Well, I went out with two girls that were in them.
You know what?
Vivian
Is that
Valentine.
difficult to date a girl that
Yeah, after that,
the
it was
Bukkake
like,
taker?
I wasn't into him as much as I was.
Because that's two girls. That's like not
Yeah.
100 loads on. That's
Yeah,
like
it was
200
just
loads.
two. And I felt kind of bad for him.
But you
Because-
still were one of the dudes
Yeah.
splooging on
I
him.
did probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bukkakes, I think.
So that's like 1,000 loads.
And I did Bridget the Midget dressed as a clown.
Wow.
You know, okay, you have lived.
I've done some crazy stuff that I kind of regret, but what the
Really?
hell?
You regret it?
Not
What do
really.
you regret?
Not really.
Killing his grandchildren.
You must have.
Well, I never did any snuff films,
oh.
so, you know.
That we know
It's
about.
all
Okay,
good.
so yeah, you're one of the good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I'm-
cool.
I'm glad you're here at my
I
house.
went from 98
I'm glad to know that you don't do
2000
snuff films.
2000. I did over 60
Till
movies.
2000?
How many people?
From 1998 to 2000.
How many people have you killed?
I'd rather not.
In
say
war,
that.
that's a different thing.
I'd rather not talk about that.
Okay, how many people did you stab accidentally?
With a Phillips head
I never
screwdriver
did
that
anything.
was tucked in his
I got
handlebars of his
stabbed,
bike.
but
Did you get stabbed accidentally? Was it accidentally?
no.
Because you know a lot of people get
tried to
stabbed
kill me,
accidentally.
Yeah, all I remember about this, Rick used to have right around his cruiser, and he had 2 screwdrivers
Me?
on both sides of the handlebars.
That's for fixing the bike.
12-inch Phillips head
That wouldn't be a good move if you're gonna get someone to have 2. Like, you know, like
No, I
That's
had
endgame.
2 in case I lost one.
I go, dude,
yeah.
you're such a
Well,
nut.
he's a motorcycle rider.
He's a nut.
Yeah, you have a.
No,
you know.
he wasn't the stabbing guy.
He wasn't really a stabby guy.
Who was the stabbing guy? I took
was the
I took my
stabbing
friend Noah to the
I
Dickies.
wasn't a
Stabbed
stabby
people.
guy. I never stabbed anyone.
No, you just
I-
terrify them. And anyway, my friend Noah, who's a football player, I go,
use my
you got to
fists.
come to a punk show with me. Let's go see the Dickies. They're so much fun.
Oh, I love
At the music machine.
I still love the Dickies.
Okay, well, yeah. But I take him, and I don't know who it was, but some guy's like, where are you guys from? Oh, we're from Beverly Hills. And you said, this is Mike. These guys are cool. They're with me. Don't fuck with them. And then my friend gets stabbed in the lung. His first punk show
Where was that at?
at the music machine.
Never know.
And Eric's like, I think your friend's hurt. And he's like,
Who stabbed them?
you guys know.
No, it wasn't one of our
Oh.
suicidals.
That's why you guys are on this show.
I don't think
want to
so.
find. Oh, yeah, it was. You
was?
told him. Yeah, they chased him 2 blocks, and they did that move that, like, he hid behind some bush. You know that move you guys used to do.
That's
Luigi
lame.
used to do this to me, where you walk towards someone but you're not looking at him.
Yeah, and then you just kind of run into them.
Yeah. They did that to him, stabbed him in the lung, and then he ran back to the show, and blood was just. And
None of my friends bragged about that I know of.
Wow.
So it
That
wasn't
happened
no
all the
one I
time.
knew.
It was like, I don't know.
That's terrible.
Oh, it was terrible. He never played football again, and seriously,
right.
that's the night I was like,
his first show?
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move out of L.A. because I was
I remember you
I was
told
going to
me
go to
that. I'm
college
outta here.
in San Francisco.
I remember
or USC.
What
Like
year is this?
85.
85?
Yeah, I
And
remember that.
I was like, you know what? Bruno has my back. I always felt safe going to shows, going to neighborhood watch parties.
oh yeah, you know how I am.
And,
Papa Bear.
Or Poners.
And Music Machine, the Dickies show.
I'm a
The
professional.
Dickies
tumbler.
are not a stabbing kind of band.
Yeah, that's.
They do have that song, I'm a Cholo.
The Dickie fans kind of crazy, though, yeah.
Well, at the Music Machine, it was all you guys.
Yeah, they own that area. I mean, it's right down the street from Venice.
Okay, I have another who did this then. Someone tackled me and cut my rat tail off. And I thought it was pretty cool. It wasn't cool.
Where was this? When did this happen?
It was at some neighborhood watch party.
Oh, I think Albert did.
I think it was Albert too.
Albert was bragging about something.
Albert, our friend.
Punker Pig.
Because I just got taken down and someone chopped
You know,
off my rat. He bragged about
Yeah,
that.
that's personal.
Oh yeah, it was Albert. I remember.
Why are you guys so mean? Why would you cut off a rat tail?
I used to be.
No, you know what? That's
I used
fair.
to be the mediator, kind of.
That's fair.
Kinda. Until someone pissed me off. Then I wouldn't be.
All right, who wins the fight, Bruno? Who wins the fight? You against Jack Grisham.
From TSOL?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, now?
No,
Back
Back then.
I saw him one time at Cuckoo's Nest. I was never scared of the guy. But now
I'm not asking that. Who would win?
I don't know.
Yep.
How old is Jack, by the way? Is he
He's good. He's
around
good.
my age? I think
We're
we're about
all
the
the
same
same age, dude.
Yeah.
All right, I say I'm not going to say anything.
I don't know.
You went to war. He didn't go to war.
No, yeah. Plus,
He went to AA. It's not like war. It's a very boring
I would
war.
grab his neck and grab it.
Yeah.
I would.
You'd eat his neck,
I would
and then code blue,
yeah.
and then you'd fuck his dead body. You'd fuck his dead body.
You guys are fucking naked. Fucking.
No, Jack he was a scary dude back in the day. I remember.
I read his
and I
book.
saw him at Cuckoo's Nest a few times, and I tried to even say hello to him. He kind of ignored me, and I'm like, "Fuck this." guy.
You just went
Yeah.
to say hello.
Just to say hello to him. And he just recently played with Kilroy. It was the last show before coronavirus.
Can you believe Kilroy still?
I love Kilroy. I love
Kilroy.
Johnny.
Only did 9 shows.
They're like the oi oi band of the valley.
Well, yeah, any band
You
was
know what I
the
mean?
band of the valley. There weren't that many bands.
But
from the valley.
no, their sound is so much different compared to Bad Religion and all that stuff.
Well, yeah, it's worse. The sound is called worse. Speaking of worse sound, I'm gonna play bands from all the gangs in LA. FFF, I couldn't find one.
Oh, I don't think they have one.
But speaking of which, what gang had the best name?
I like
It's-
BP. You know
What?
the BP.
Well, it's not FFF. It's not LMP.
They're associated with FFF.
It comes down to the family. No,
Hey, I'm
family?
good
That's
friends
not
with
a
those
good gang
guys
name.
now. I'm good friends with Scorpio
Oh,
and Ranger. Yeah, I talk to those guys all the time. I talk to Scorpio.
I'm just saying who has the best gang name. It's got to be Suicidal Tendencies.
I think so.
But LA Death Squad is not
that's
as good.
pretty badass too. You got to admit it.
It's a little corny.
It is a little corny, but
Suicidal Tendencies is like the best name
I like
for a
Circle
band.
One too. I like that
But
name.
everyone called them the family.
Yeah, the family.
And they weren't family, I mean, some people get treated, their family treats them that way. I mean, those guys would wear
dysfunctional family.
face war paint,
Yeah,
and so no one could recognize them.
You didn't know
so they
who
could
to
do whatever
do.
the fuck they wanted to. And some guy with blackface on, pretty much, and then never worked out.
I did that one night. I did tiger stripes on my face with John. I forget
One of the
show
things
it
in our
was.
books is in the NoFX book is John Macias asked me and Melvin to wait outside to watch cars, and the show was in Compton, right? Vandals and Circle One, and 2 family dudes with
face paint.
face paint. They took a girl downstairs, and she grabbed Melvin and said, "Help me." And
You raped her?
they're like, "You didn't fucking see shit."
No way.
And we were 16 years old in Compton,
saw that
and
shit.
and you know,
That would've
this
freaked
gang is
me
there.
Every gig was in the worst spot ever.
Yeah, and you couldn't like, what are we gonna do? Go to a payphone
What are you gonna need? There was
to
no
call
cell phones
cops
back
to
then.
Compton?
Get killed.
Oh, let me get him my pager.
Everyone was,
Hold on a second.
everyone was your enemy back then. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone.
Let me page that person. Let me page the
Like
cops.
everyone, like you know,
everyone. Everyone hated you.
Mike Knox and
Oh.
I went to this from Rigor Mortis. Yeah, we went to the same high school, and
Fairfax or
Beverly.
Rigor mortis. I remember those
with,
guys.
with Youth Brigade, but he's the only guy that kind of kicked my ass. Someone who went to my high school.
And he wanted to kick
He
your
was
ass.
just drunk. He fucking headbutted me and fucking kicked me. And
same grade or what?
See, he's
No,
more
he
of a
was-
bully
he-
than I was.
I know, but that's what when you said that everyone is an enemy. Like the guy I went to
Well,
school with.
Then there's who else are you gonna fight? Other punks, right?
That's straight out whacked out.
Well, yeah, it wasn't because I told
Because,
this
you know,
girl
I
that he had
protected
herpes.
Albert, Eric,
What?
all my good
How
friends.
hard is it to protect?
Your friend? It's not that hard.
You protected me too.
Of course.
Yeah, Noah got it because
You used
you
to
didn't
call
really
him
know
the
Noah.
Protector.
You, really?
I'd rather be protector or the pumbler.
I don't think. Yeah,
I was like both, kind of. Pumbler and the protector.
you're the pumbler.
Mercenaries.
I was a pumbler. I got
You're-
called that many times.
I have never heard that word, but you remind me of. You look like
The pumbler.
the definition of pumbler. See Bruno.
Oh, the pummeler.
The pumbler. Yeah. I got called down. I'm like, where'd that come
Is that
from?
from your sack or from your
Pump
fucking fist?
rock.
Nah, it wasn't fucking blowing. It wasn't from blowing vanilla loads all over girls. It was just being a pumbler.
Okay, you gotta answer. You guys have to fucking turn someone in. Who beat up Durf from Fear? I mean,
Really?
yeah.
I didn't know. Wait, wait,
Oh,
wait, wait.
I
Now-
didn't know Suicidals beat up Durf on
Wait,
stage.
you know what?
And made him quit the band.
It was Suicidal,
No,
guys.
of course it was.
It was some of those guys from Suicidal. I don't
Dude,
remember.
you're in the gang.
I remember. It was the younger
Don't talk
guys.
about them like they're.
It was one of the younger guys back then.
It was one of us.
It
Say
was, yeah, it was one of us. but
Everyone
it
was young back then.
They were younger.
no, but it was a whole. He got swarmed.
There was a few times.
It wasn't the
I don't know
OGs.
I don't know about
It was
fear,
the
but
younger,
there was a
new
few
crew.
times the
Talking to the mic.
Because
younger,
Durf is cool.
younger guys
I would have never, you know.
would do stupid shit, and they don't know who they're doing it to, and you got to check them. You're like, what are they doing, dude?
I think
They're
they
drunk
knew.
and
You know what?
stupid.
I
They
think
don't
they
know
knew
what's
who he
up.
was because he was on stage playing in Fear, and we all knew who Fear was. But you
Where
know,
was that show at?
the Roxy. Oh. And then he was on the cover of the LA Weekly, and if I had
It
that
was on the
picture,
LA Weekly.
I would put it.
Well, I got that picture, that cut-off picture of Mike Muir at the first Germ,
Back then, I
ending
went to
Germ
Roxy.
show
Oh,
when he was wearing a
once.
swastika
Did you go to that
shirt.
Ger-
I was there. And Friday
Phil
came up
broke
to him,
my
dude, I
nose?"
told you not to wear that Nazi shirt.
Oh, he has a Nazi shirt on, and,
And
he's
Mike
complaining why
Muir's
someone broke his nose.
just gushing
Head
blood. And it was in the LA Times. I still got that clip.
But you said it was like a Y or something. You know?
Yeah, that's
But that's
kind of
when
the
me
reason
and
why.
Mike became first. We met each other. It was like we were 16, 15.
I listened to that live Germs album
Final Germ show
100
at
times.
Starwood.
And I didn't know who that was. Okay, I'm going to get to this one thing though.
That was
I've got to
crazy.
do it.
That was
'Cause
like-
I have my own. I'm going to play a few songs by these bands. First, this is Circle One. Okay.
I love some of their music.
Yeah. Well,
man.
listen.
Everyone listen to Pass.
Everyone, listen to Pass. Everyone.
He hated hippies. He told me.
Yeah, let's listen. We got to hear these lyrics though.
Society.
See, it was exactly.
I mean, these are genius. And then it gets better.
Everyone lives in the past.
Everyone.
Is an ass. Everyone is
Is
an
an
ass.
Yeah.
You know, we've heard it. We've heard enough of that.
You hated
I haven't heard
it.
that
I'm
in
just
years.
saying
He used
that
to tell me every
just-
show, where are the hairs?
we're the hippies.
You know, the hairs.
Yeah.
He used to call them. Where are the hairs?
There's one hippie at the Palladium was on roller skates. Oh, he did not last very long.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you know, everyone knows not to wear roller skates to a
You know
punk
what?
show with long hair.
I'll tell you a bad thing that when happened one
It was
night.
you. It was you, wasn't it?
It was at Godzilla's, and there used to be an ice cream truck.
Did you beat up someone because he had
When
long
they
hair?
used to park all the ice cream trucks, and this is when when John became friends.
Oh.
And there was
Did you help him with his
there
lyrics?
was Doberman pinchers guarding the ice cream trucks. He started throwing bottles at the Doberman pinchers, and he killed one of them.
Oh my God!
Everyone hopped over the fence and raided the ice cream trucks. And I just went.
He beat a dog to death. A
He killed
Doberman
the
puncher.
dog with a bottle. Bless you, John. But
No,
that
John.
was kind
John
of mean.
is. No, he was. And then he turns Christian.
I mean, that was really mean. I went, whoa.
Yeah,
But
it's much. How many?
It kind of freaked me out, but then again,
No, I think it's funny how you can beat someone senseless, put him in the hospital,
and just keep bending.
but if
with
you hurt
the
a dog, you're fucked.
GBH. Yeah, especially nowadays. That's like
You know how he died, right?
Who?
that's probably his karma.
John. Yeah, he got taken down by
got shot.
suicide by police
on
Yeah, but
he got shot
on Santa Monica Pier.
Santa Monica Pier.
It's like that movie Falling Down.
because he had an episode too. I heard that he was going.
Well, I mean, who in the punk scene back then
Didn't have
was
this.
normal?
Yeah, no one. Was.
Before 1980, no one.
No one.
You know, but
normal
luckily,
now?
luckily the beach people came in and ruined the Hollywood scene for sure.
Fuck that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Circle One. Let's just agree that they didn't have the best bands in that gang.
No.
Well,
They only had Circle
can't
One.
remember.
Danny was cool.
I remember the song though.
Okay, now I'm playing
I
another one.
still some
Well,
of their
yeah, but there wasn't that much music back then.
some
I
of
mean,
their songs
that's
are
not a good song.
some
But
of
you know
the-
what? I listened to it a lot too.
I would listen
And
to
GI Combat.
a
Oh,
million
shit.
years.
GI
There's that one
Combat.
song that's kind of got. I can't remember the name.
Yeah, you
of the
can't
song.
remember, but you know this song.
It is awesome.
Here's a Suicidal Tendency song.
Is that Tony Adolescent?
No, it's Mike Muir.
What happened? What?
It was very early suicidal.
Wow.
But I mean, to be fair, that wasn't. I mean, Suicidal got so good. The first album, you know.
That's the one that videos that are like.
Yeah.
Is it when they bounce around stage? And okay, I
Well, that was
remember
like-
that one.
I mean, and then they got
He
this. good.
changed, man.
Well, they were,
I mean, this
Look how
record
clean
was.
that is.
Not only was it such a great album, but no one sounded like that. No one had that.
So much
the drummer, guitars.
The rhythm they had was like nobody else.
It's kinda like metal punk.
No. But it wasn't even metal. It was
Fast, slow.
It was
fast,
swing.
Fast, slow, fast, slow.
But it was
yeah.
it's this weird rhythm that no one else had. And back then you could sing I Shot Reagan and I Saw Your Mommy and She's Dead. I mean the Misfits said the same thing.
He got
The Misfits
hassled
said
by
baby.
the FBI for that stuff, you know. They
Yeah.
went to his house.
Well now you can't do that. Mm-hmm. Okay, here's a song by The Lads, LA Death Squad. Greg Graffin was a lad.
Really?
Oh yeah.
From what,
He's fucking
what
arm
band
on
is
fucking
this?
On the
Greg
on
Graffin for Bad Religion.
Oh, okay.
But now
I forget that he was alive.
yeah.
hell,
but you
I
know what?
remember him
But
sporting
no
the
one
jacket back in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah, but no one would have fucked with him.
Hey, you just
No,
reminded
because
me.
no one really.
No, because the band was too good.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
so
well,
good.
Not that, but it's just like he's kind of like I don't know. He wasn't a hardcore lad. You mean?
No.
No, but he sported the jacket. I remember a few
Yeah,
times.
he
the
had the
whiskey.
fucking.
He's
armband
from
on.
Wisconsin. He moved out here and he wanted to be
Oh,
part of
really?
it. Wanted to get
That's where
accepted.
I always thought he was from the valley here.
Well, he moved to the Valley.
How old was he?
He started in Wisconsin.
Oh, really?
When Bad Religion started, watch this video.
I didn't know that.
He's 15 here on New Wave Theater.
I love this. It's
Yeah.
it's just as different as
This is
Suicidal.
an EP.
Well, he could sing better. But
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
I
listen to his
forgot he
voice.
was a lad.
Listen to his voice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's
way
15.
better.
He's 15. All those guys are ridiculously young.
Wow.
Okay, so
I never heard this before.
this is
I mean, I
album.
heard the first album of 45.
EP.
yeah, that was on that. But this is
This is before that.
live. They don't leave it on 5 months. Listen,
The EP though.
and then
Wow.
the first song. So,
Regurgitate.
I mean, of the gangs,
Dude.
I gotta say it's Bad Religion.
You know what? I love Bad Religion, but today, come on, what's with their stuff they're putting on the radio lately? But I could say the same for Suicidal.
Well, they're different bands. We're
It's
talking
all
about
this.
back then. You know,
I forgot he was a lad.
Yeah,
But
I forgot about
loved,
that. I totally forgot.
How could
he
hell
was
be any
alive.
worse? That's a fucking bad album.
But yeah,
I mean, yeah,
dude,
that
album
was amazing.
So killer.
but Suicidal's album is
Yeah.
I like Bad Religion's better, but it's more. It's different. It
But
was,
would
it
you
was,
say
it was
that-
groundbreaking, and nobody has ever sounded like that.
Mike,
Still,
can I ask you something? Would you
No.
say it's equal in a different way?
yeah, they're both great albums. But then Bad Religion got better and better.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I love that
God,
album, Bad Religion, the colored one with the you got to save the whales and all that shit.
You can't say colored. That's not appropriate. Well, but
Hey, I'm an eggplant. I'm Muliano.
we played a show with Suicidal in France a couple years ago,
No way.
and with Clark.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I love
and I
Clark.
hadn't seen Mike Muir since, we went out one night. It was so weird. Eric and Albert, we were going to a Circle Jerk show in Anaheim, and they go, we brought Mike with us, and I was like,
No.
I'm 16. Well, because I never
I
met
remember
him.
that.
He's in Suicidal.
Yeah.
And
He all freaks out.
then we went to the show.
Plus,
Circle
they have the
Jerks,
same name.
and we went to some taco place, and the guy in a Vespa rolled in, and he put his Vespa, and Mike just fucking knocked him out.
Oh wait, what year was this though? Back in the day.
84.
84?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just he was a mod. And there's only one of him. I'm gonna hit him. So,
He's bigger though, but it seems like
but I haven't seen him since then, right?
Oh, yeah.
In 38 years, and they were opening
did he
for
kick
us.
his ass or what?
No, I was like, hey, where's Mike? I want to say hi. And
He ran away from
went
me
to-
at Ventura Theater.
I went to the
didn't
bus.
say hello to me.
And yeah. No, he wouldn't say hi.
Really?
I said hello to his wife and his 2 kids that he had from Australia. They're huge in Australia, I heard. That's what I heard.
Okay, one more song, and this I think may sway who had the best bands, because I think this song may be the best song from Venice.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. That's who I'm helping
Never
out
watched.
right now.
classic.
Bro.
Classic.
I mean, this
They
is
got a new singer now, and he's doing a really good job.
this is Neighborhood Watch.
Yeah, they're
Everybody.
gigging again.
You hear this
Be
part, Conway?
fine. Better lyrics than Circle One.
Kamikaze.
Hey, that's just cool. Dude.
It's cool.
Yeah, fucking badass cover. Badass cover shirt.
The new singer is really good.
So that was our scene. Was going
I
to
love
see
seeing Neighborhood
Neighborhood Watch in backyards
You know what it is?
in Venice, but they would go to the Valley.
They
and
go
then-
everywhere.
and you guys would ruin everyone's fun, pretty much.
Broke a
Come
slide
on.
in the backyard party one time, I remember. Broke the whole pool, whole backyard.
I was at a Grimm party, and me and
Oh, that
Steve
was
from
right.
Scared Straight, we charged people $2 to get in.
Threw the slide in the pool.
We made $60. Well, yeah, you were an asshole, dude.
I was a dick.
You're still an asshole. You're
bully.
not. You're
But
not.
I still would protect your ass. And I wish you'd give me a job, goddammit.
Oh my god. I did give you a job.
Go fucking
You're supposed to make me a
sweep up
bench.
the yard.
Yeah, it's still there.
It's still there, but you're moving out. You don't want me to finish it. It's okay. I do.
He sold me a Suicidal shirt, called it original from the album
It
cover.
is. Tell him.
No, it's yeah.
It's in your book.
It's not in. It's not on the Suicidal cover.
It's in the. It's in the
You
book.
got it still?
Yeah. Show him.
Yeah, I was going to put it in the Punk Rock Museum. We need your stuff at the Punk Rock Museum in Vegas,
Yeah, fucking.
or
Rick's doing
or
really
do a
well
mural
now.
or something.
you got my
Rick's
book?
doing
You ever
really
see
well.
my book?
No.
Yeah.
What's your book? Plug it. Look into the camera and say, "This is my book."
This is my book. I have it on me, but it's called Welcome to Venice, RX-6. When I
It's
have fun,
awesome.
they call 911.
I never got a Rick Clayton shirt.
Really?
Like I couldn't wear a Suicidal shirt. I mean,
You could have with me around.
no,
Yeah, he's gonna
I went
with
to
you every day, right?
Yeah.
I went to Iron Maiden, right? I went to Iron Maiden. I go, and I had one of the shirts that were printed. So I wore my Suicidal shirt. It's Iron Maiden. And fucking Kenny Kimmel is there. Fucking Lad is there. What the fuck you do with that shirt on?
No way.
I mean, he took it seriously. Fucking Kenny left town because he thought, I don't know,
That's funny.
you were going to stab him.
There's so many.
He thought you were going to stab him with 2 screwdrivers.
Really?
No.
Oh, that's me.
That was him.
He was scared,
His
though.
style.
He wouldn't go out. You know what song I didn't get on here? It's too bad. Maybe this is it. No, it's not. I put on an Entropy song.
Oh, they just played a backyard party in Venice.
Yeah, it's so
It was awesome.
Let's play.
It was fun.
Producers, let's play an Entropy song. We went on tour with them. And
Dave Entropy?
they lived in your neighborhood.
I just talked to him a couple weeks ago.
Dave?
Yeah, he's doing good. He's
What,
living in
what does that mean?
Washington.
He's doing good.
He's doing okay.
Not
Same
methadone.
band members too.
He didn't look all strung out.
Yeah. He scammed me so bad. Hey, Mike, can you give me a ride to the liquor store?
Really?
Sure. Well,
Dave
he
Entropy?
He didn't scam me, but we're at his house. Can you give me a ride to the liquor store? 40 minutes later, we get to a parking lot where they sell loads, you know, and
Oh, they got into
well,
drugs
he was fucking,
really
he was,
bad.
yeah, back when we were fucking really
I
young.
didn't do that shit. I'd
I
rather
didn't
beat
either.
up people than do drugs.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
Wow. Speaking of,
God damn, I'm glad you're
Go
on
do
my,
a-
you protect
Yeah,
me.
I did Black Ops.
If you
in
didn't like
Central
me,
America.
if you
I've done some
if you were my
scary
enemy,
shit.
I would not invite you to my house.
I know. That's
I
why
mean,
we're
I barely
good
invite
friends.
you here, and we're friends.
And you're still nervous.
Totally, I'm nervous. Rick, you don't make me nervous at all.
Rick's on.
And you're in a biker gang, but you're a sweet guy.
You know that Laughlin shooting
You're
that happened
kind
at
of a
Laughlin?
monster.
Hey,
You're kind of
come
a
on,
monster.
No politics, man. Come on. But
Did you kill Peter Ivers from New Wave Theater?
No,
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Do you know who did it? Was it one of you guys?
No, I don't know.
I just want to show everyone who Peter Ivers is.
Who.
Remember New Wave Theater?
You present yourselves in very primitive, almost animalistic ways, yet what you're talking about is really sophisticated.
Well, I don't think you
You
should
don't remember
judge
that guy?
people by the way they
New Wave
act.
Theater.
I don't think it has any
We used to
effect
go see
upon
punk
the
bands.
outside
Where
there.
was
Look
this?
at you.
New Wave
That's
Theater?
a good point. I'd be in trouble.
Oh,
It was $2 to get in,
I remember
and
that
bands
place.
played 2 songs, and you could bring your own beer when you're underage. So we just hung out all afternoon and watched Fear and Anger Samoans,
Yeah.
Suburban Lawns, some terrible
Yeah.
bands. But
Lethal Weapon. You remember when they played Godzilla's?
no, I wasn't old enough to go to Godzilla's. All right,
Oh, you
are we going to go through this again? I went to Sun Valley Sportsman's Lodge.
Okay, you were in that clip. That's when me
played-
and
we played,
John
uh,
Circle
Bad
One
Religion before.
first hooked
Yeah?
up. Was Godzilla's.
Yeah,
was-
at Sun Valley, I got surrounded by FFF.
That's so
The
true.
guy was like beating up my girlfriend because he was, and I asked him to stop. Can you stop?
They were right there. That's the
She ran out, and then one guy socked me, and then I ran out in my friend's car. I jumped in the window, and we took off.
Yeah.
You know what? I got skills.
The escape.
You know what's funny is like the Nardcore crew.
And if I was in your
I
gang,
love the Nardcore.
put it
'cause,
over.
You know, I grew up in Malibu when I was
okay,
a
how did you
kid.
switch? What kind of a segue is that? Now you're talking Nardcore? Yeah, everyone likes Nardcore
They
bands.
were cool.
They're the friendliest.
They were the friendliest.
Tony and John from Hill Repute.
They were the friendliest of all the
Not
punkers.
Kyle from Dr.
I like
No.
that fucking that
Aggression.
airfield party they had.
They just had a thing for Big Bob, a paddle out for the guy.
Well, he died
Passed away.
like
Yeah,
Like
it
40
was
years
2
ago, dude.
weeks ago.
Oh.
But I don't know why they had a paddle out.
Remember that?
I think they do.
late.
I think they must do it every year.
Fucking
Oh, they do it every
airfield
year.
thing party. It's like a right at the airport, and it's a big like Huda fucking club. That place is cool, man.
It's so cool. Oxnard's fun, man.
Well, our people die young.
I know. I am so surprised.
Brazilians, I
I'm
mean.
going to be 58 this February.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm a grandpa.
You're a grandfather.
No, not yet.
No.
But my daughter's 18.
Well,
I hope that she doesn't have a kid.
No
please.
comment. But
Hey, your daughter's right behind mine.
You know what couch you're sitting on right now?
How many loads have been blown on that thing?
Fuck, I don't know.
How could you not know? No, I'm kidding.
There's a fresh load on the corner there.
Look at this. Look at this.
I might have
photo.
done
A
it.
snail chair.
Kurt Cobain. It was.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
a Kurt Cobain couch?
It's where he passed out.
Yeah.
No way.
On heroin while he was producing the Melvins.
Are you
If
serious?
you cross your legs.
Are you serious about that?
Yeah. Look at
Wow.
the couch.
I
got it by accident.
I'm not like a Nirvana freak.
Yes, you are.
fan or anything.
You're more in the
But that's pretty
Pearl
nice.
Jam, aren't you?
Yeah, you're Pearl Jam.
No, I don't like Pearl Ham either.
Oh.
Pearl Ham. Gee, you're mean. You're so Eddie's a nice
No
guy.
Pearl Ham. Oh, you don't believe what's
Okay,
going on.
what was your favorite ride? Mendiolas? Yeah, because Suicidal played.
That was my favorite ride. Discharge.
Yeah,
Santa Monica.
the Huntington Beach one.
That was a good one.
With
too.
no, that wasn't a good one.
The best
because they
one-
sounded terrible,
BK's.
and the Minutemen played, and they're terrible.
BK's in San Pedro.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but it wasn't fun. That
Wasn't it. The
that
barn.
place sounded terrible.
The barn. Minor threat. You remember
That wasn't a ride.
150 people out in front. One punker threw a bottle at the cop, hit him in the head.
That always happens.
Oh, I'll never forget that.
Maybe
I ran and hit under a car
You
for
went-
like an hour. Because
Wow.
the cops were everywhere.
me and Bruno, when I just got my driver's license, I quit my job. We drove to San Francisco with
See the Misfits.
with Sean, with Black Sean, and see
Oh,
the
Sean.
Misfits. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Sean.
No, who was who?
No,
oh, no, we
I
saw
got the
that
flyer
show.
right here. It was a Suicidal.
Eastern Front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neighborhood Watch was on the show.
Yeah.
Circle Jerks.
Yeah.
Beastie Boys. They didn't play. FUs.
They didn't play, did they?
No, but the thing is we drove up. I don't know if you remember this, but
I
we
remember.
went to a squat, and some skinhead
played-
was like, "Who the fuck are you guys?"
Yeah.
And he said he was on a bunch of acid, so we slept in the car in front of Drew Bernstein from America's Hardcore.
Yeah.
In front of his house.
But the next day we met those
Yeah,
girls.
the three of us slept there. No, Sean slept in his house.
Yeah.
And then the next night, we slept in the car again. We went to see a Fang show.
But didn't we meet some girls?
some
They
girls,
took us to
they
a
had
squatter
she had a
house?
rat. I
Yeah.
slept in the car. I'm pretty sure me and you slept in the car both nights. And then we took Neighborhood Watch back down. But
Yeah.
we went on a road trip. That was my first road trip.
That was so
Yeah.
awesome. That was awesome.
But we didn't even go to the second day because it was Exodus and Slayer and Blue Cheer.
Yeah, it was all
Fuck
those
that.
Quacker bands. Yeah, I remember that.
We
That
went
was
to
so
see
fun.
Fang. All right,
That
so
was
thanks
in
for being
Berkeley.
here. This is the longest podcast, but it was really fun.
And now, here's a new one from Roz One.
I got home late that night and I saw the ambulance driving my daddy away. And I turned around to follow, ran every red, 'cause I wasn't sure if he was alive or was dead. When I got to the ER, he said, "Please take me back. I want a few cigarettes and a snort of some scotch." And I told him that I couldn't, and I knew that I wouldn't, 'cause he'd probably just die in my car. Take me home, take me home. I don't wanna die in this hospital. Don't leave me here, son, don't leave me alone. Please take me home. Well, it seemed like the whole room was stuck in slow motion while I ran around the room frantically, till I sat down beside him. In spite of his condition, told me he was so proud of me. I had to leave the room, so I told him I was going to buy him some playing cards. He needed something to take his mind off of the pain. That was just a cop-out. How could I just walk out? I left him when he needed me the most. Take me home, son. take me home. I don't wanna die in this hospital. Don't leave me here, son, don't leave me alone. Please take me home. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to deal with death. He was dying there by himself while I was outside smoking meth. 'Cause it was me who couldn't take it. I couldn't stay with him and fake it. How could I just leave a man who was so close to me? I hope someday I can forgive myself for doing something so cowardly. I knew I was wrong. I knew I took too long. Now all I got is regret and another sad country song. Take me home, son, take me home. I don't wanna die in this hospital. Don't leave me here, son, don't leave me alone. Oh, take me home. Take me home.